The first card you received was the Page of Swords upright, and you have the High Priestess later on. And so this says that in combination, you're going to have some kind of troubles due to your own carelessness. But, you normally have a sharp mind, clear thoughts, but the carelessness could be that you give out some information. Like you could have been tricked into giving information. There could have been somebody who was kind of like a Delilah character. You thought they were innocent, but they really weren't. So somebody is spreading your information, your secrets. Could have been like a flirtation type of thing, with Delilah. Okay. So basically it's all about communication. And now you could be spied on, or somebody could be overseeing you, or there could be trouble with you overseeing a project. An authority has stepped in and they're just examining you. But yeah, just don't reveal too much information too soon, okay? You need to go with your gut. And I don't think this has happened yet, or it most recently happened. So if it hasn't happened yet, just avoid it. If it already has happened, just avoid doing anything else. To clarify that, we got the Strength in reverse. And I think that's just so funny that this card is like a Delilah character, because then we have Strength in reverse. You think about what Delilah did to Samson. She took his strength, and so that's what happened here. Some kind of information you had was your strength. It's like you had authority and she kind of took it. I don't think this is really about love. I think this is in the work environment. But I'll try to make love out of here if I see it, okay? I'll tell you. So, with Strength in reverse, it's just you're imbalanced. You're not able to tame this lion, okay? And other cards, she looks like she's trying to hold the lion's mouth shut. That's not on this card, but it's on the others. Oh, here it is. Okay, see, she's able to close the mouth almost. And here they're not. So in reverse, you weren't able to keep her mouth shut. Further clarify the Page of Swords, we got the Chariot in reverse. So basically this is about litigation. There's some kind of a process going on. So you could be going to court. Basically there's some kind of a dispute and you're being defeated. And you will not be victorious. You will actually struggle before you make progress again. There's no protection for the future. And the reason I think you're going to court, in addition to the Chariot in reverse, is we have the Justice card. It could be a Libra who was the Delilah character. See, this is when it's in reverse, it talks about the law. But here it's upright. So you're just going to need to be objective, okay? And you're also, from this, you're going to have to accept responsibility, and you are. Okay, you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have told. I'm accepting responsibility. And, yeah, I can see that. But you're just, see, then again, if you do go to court, this says you'll be victorious. So maybe, since this card is next to the Page of Swords, who's the Delilah character will not be successful in court. And you're the Strength character because your strength was taken, and you will be successful. Okay, so we got some good news going on. I like it. Okay. I was asking for clarification, and I got some. Thanks. Okay. So you're just going to be very balanced and objective. You're not going to overreact to any action. You'll just be brutally honest. Your intentions won't be sabotaged. And it's time for a decision. And it's going to be balanced and right and true. Okay? And you're going to be victorious. And the reason I can see you're being victorious is because the next card is the World upright. Yay! Okay. The cycle is completed. You're on top of the world. Everything is going your way. This is success. Okay. but followed by success to clarify it, I got the Five of Swords in reverse. Let me get something to drink real quick. I think what's going to happen is this. There's two options here. I don't know if it's only one of them or if it's just for two different groups of people. But I think you're still going to have to work with this Delilah person, or the authority or the company that you work for thinks that you're going to need to make it up to them, kind of a thing. But in reverse, this says you're open to change. That you're willing to negotiate, like laying down your swords. And could be, with this Delilah character. And, you were conquered, and it was negative, right? But somebody's not letting you move on, so you're still mourning a little bit. So all's not well, and you just want it to be over. You want to negotiate, but somebody's reopening these wounds. And see, you're on top of the world, so you're not in trouble anymore, okay? But this betrayal has just led somebody, whether it's a Delilah person or somebody in authority who just can't get over it. They don't want you to get over it. They still have like a past resentment. And it could be that you have a past resentment for this person and you can't get over it. And so you're open to change for your job, but maybe you're not open to forgiving this person. But I really think it's the other person that can't forgive, the other person who can't let you move on. Because this really says you want it to be over. And the advice here, or just the information you need to know, is you can't please everybody. You made a mistake. They need to let you move on. Okay. And then we got the Eight of Cups upright. This tells me that somebody is planning on leaving, probably sneakily. I usually see this for love, but it can apply to business, leaving a job. Now, I don't see somebody being forced. I see somebody leaving in the middle of the night on their own volition. And they're leaving some happiness behind. But they're in search of something true and real. Okay, like something's missing. Okay, there should be some more cups here, The Nine of Cups is getting your wish, right? And this is only the Eight of Cups. So this person did not get their wish. And the moon's looking at them like, you shady bastard. Look at you leaving in the middle of the night. Okay. And I don't know who this is. I don't know if it's you, if it's the person who has a problem with you, and or the Delilah. We have the Fool as one of the next cards. That's a new beginning. So I'm wondering if it could be you. You know what kind of action you would take. Okay. And Sagittarians are very known for being uninhibited and not tied down. But this is just going on a quest. Usually it's for love, but here I think you're going on a quest. If somebody's not letting you move on and you want to negotiate and they're not letting you, then you're open to changing. This is open to change. You may be open to change jobs. Like, look, I won this battle. I'm on top of the world, especially if it's about law, and you won't let me move on, so I'm moving on. I'm leaving you behind. Then next we got the Emperor. And when I see this, I think scattering your enemies and being your own boss. Like, you rule everything here. And you're following the rules, you're following the law. You may go into business for yourself. Okay? But I just see the start of a new project. You're taking some initiative. You want to be fulfilled. You want to be fulfilled creatively. And I think you think the only way you can do that is to be your own boss. But whatever's happening, you're taking control. And to clarify, we got the Fool upright. So yeah, it's going to be a leap of faith. Possibly you've never been your own boss, but here you see that this authority over you just, it didn't go in your favor. Nobody would like forgive you and let you move on. So you're going to take this leap of faith. It's possibly a new job, or maybe you're not your own boss, but you're just taking control of the situation that wasn't good, even though you had a really good outcome from this decision that happened earlier. Sorry, I'm a little sick. My whole school district closed down due to illness, so we're all home. I mean, this says you just have to follow your heart, and that's what you're going to do. And you're going to have a new beginning. You're going to have freedom. You're going to have change. You're going to have adventure. You're even going to be carefree. I mean, that sounds like a Sagittarian's dream. Okay. To clarify that, we got the Four of Swords in reverse. So this says, the situation you were at was very chaotic and you were at your limit. Okay. You had to kind of take a pause just so you could continue with life. You were just really overworked and burned out. This also says you weren't facing an issue. Like you're taking a passive approach to something. And then when I try to clarify this card, I got the Five of Swords in reverse again, which says open to change, laying down your swords, wanting to negotiate, mourning, somebody's not letting you move on, you want it to be over, but all's not well still, and you were conquered negatively. I thought, okay. So we went from 5 swords down to 4 swords, like you're getting back to the Ace of Swords, but then you go back to the 5. So I don't know if some information follows you from your previous employment. So I pulled and I got the High Priestess in reverse. This talks about a hidden agenda. You need to listen to your intuition. So somebody could have a hidden agenda against you, or maybe you have a hidden agenda and it's keeping you tied down. But I don't see you as having the hidden agenda, because the Five of Swords says you're willing for it to all be over, accept change. You just can't please everyone, so you're willing to let go of a past resentment. But with this in reverse, it says you need some kind of a commitment. And you're going to take time out and just be quiet, like the Four of Swords is not letting you do right now. And you need to. Okay. And it says an answer is going to come to you. But it's like, it could be like intuition, clairvoyance, some kind of, mysterious secret type of stuff. Maybe even gossip. Maybe you get your answer from that. Like, you're not really going to have to think about it. You're just going to feel the answer, or you're just going to hear it by happenstance. And you're being affected by a weak person. Yeah, this weak person. See, I'm pretty sure that you were the weak person, or the one who was in the weak position. And then the Page of Swords is the person who's just a weak personality. And that's the person who's still affecting you. So yeah, they're not letting you move on. They're just not of good character. Their character's not very strong. And you just really didn't know it because they were a Delilah. They were very tricky. So your future, this talks about like the past. Like the past is still haunting you. And you're trying to forget the past hurt. And you need to. And that could be something that's going on here. Maybe you're really not letting go. You want the resentment and all that to be over, but you're still holding on to a resentment. That could be it. So it seems like we go from successful to weak, but then this is also successful in court. Then we go to successful to weak, going on your own as successful, then coming back. It's like there's this cycle going on. And I think there's a past resentment that you can't let go of right now. Somebody else not letting you move on, and then also you're just not moving on. But you could be one and the same. Next card is Two of Wands in reverse. This says the outcome you are expecting didn't happen, or you had an unexpected outcome and you just failed in reality. Like maybe you took this leap of faith and you failed. Okay, you weren't really expecting to fail. And you're just kind of losing hope. You couldn't make your dreams happen. You're not seeing the results. You couldn't find common ground with somebody. And it looks like you may have decided not to take the scary step. So here you don't take the scary step, and then this is in reverse. You're not taking it. Or you didn't. Yeah, something unexpected failed in reality. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles upright. And this talks about the overall success, long-term success, especially when it comes to family. So I was just thinking about that. I'm really surprised we haven't got your card. Maybe we can pull it as a clarifier soon. I don't know. I mean, here this is about, usually I think of family and relationships. So I'm not sure why it's coming up for like a love reading. I mean a career reading and not a love reading. Trying to think. I don't know if I took any notes on the Ten of Pentacles. Oh yes, it talks about money and property. It also talks about extraction when it's in the upright. So I think you're taking yourself out of something. Like this new beginning you were having, there was just a hidden agenda against you. And it failed when you thought it wouldn't. So you're just taking yourself out. You really are going to leave. And this says, let me think about that for a second. You could be a little bit worried about being introduced at a new job. Because if you did leave and then you went to another job and it followed you and now you're going somewhere else and you think it's going to fail or it did fail, you probably are still carrying around some of that baggage. And you're about to be introduced to a new work family and you're just worried about it. Because, you know, this is a new place and you want to make a good impression. And you're afraid it might follow you. Then again, you might be extracting yourself out of a situation that's not good for you. And I think that applies more so for most of the reading. Because then we got the Star upright, which says you're going to heal. The cycle is going to be going. You're not going to just be stagnant. There's a lot of movement in this reading. I think we have like 2 cards about imbalance, but then we have a few cards that are about balance, so that's really good. And cycles being completed. So you're on the right path. You just got to take a few cycles going around. This talks about healing and abundance. And to clarify that, I got strength in reverse. So I'm thinking even like the healing that you're getting is from this same thing we had earlier, which is somebody just kind of took your power from you. Just they took your strength. They got your secrets and they spread them. They spread your information. And it could be that somebody's just like a gossiper or a liar and they're spreading your information from job to job. So going into business for yourself may be an actual good idea. Let's even get any clarifiers. Like, why do we end on strength in reverse? Ace of Swords in reverse. This tells me your willpower's fading. Somebody betrayed you. You're just really confused. But, you know, what you're thinking of could turn a profit, and it could be really fruitful work. And an upcoming disaster may not be able to be avoided, or there won't be an upcoming disaster at all based on this card. So, I mean, it's one of those, okay, guys? And basically, you're triumphing, but it's like a forced triumph. You're really having to make sure you do it. It's hard work. And I think you have an excessive hate for this person, like a resentment, or they have an excessive hate for you. And so when you triumph, it's forced. Like, it's not coming easy to you. Nobody's handing you anything. And you're just very stressed. You may be waiting to hear from somebody. That's what I think of when I see this card. Basically, forced triumph, excess hate, it's just going to lead to disaster.